If you've ever opened your mouth to speak and suddenly nothing came out, this conversation is for you. Not because you don't know English, not because you aren't intelligent, but because anxiety took over your nervous system in that moment. Before we go any further, let me say this clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. Your brain did exactly what it was designed to do. It tried to protect you. When anxiety shows up, your body shifts into survival mode. That means your brain prioritizes safety over language. Vocabulary access drops, sentence formation slows down, memory gets fuzzy. Your throat might tighten, your chest might feel heavy, your breathing may become shallow. This is not a language problem. It's a biological response. Your nervous system believes that speaking right now is unsafe, so it redirects energy away from communication and toward protection. That's why later, when you're calm, you suddenly remember exactly what you wanted to say. You replay the moment and think, why couldn't I say that? It's because safety always comes before speech. Most people make the same mistake when this happens. They try to force themselves to talk. They pressure themselves internally. They think, just say something. Don't be awkward. What's wrong with me? That pressure actually increases anxiety and deepens the freeze response. Here's the shift that changes everything. You don't need perfect English when anxiety steals your words. You need regulating language. Language that buys time. Language that lowers pressure. Language that signals safety to your brain. When your mind goes blank, your goal is not to perform. Your goal is to pause safely. That's where simple phrases come in. Phrases like, let me think for a second, or that's a good question, or give me a moment. These sentences do something powerful. They slow the interaction, they lower expectations, and they allow your nervous system to settle just enough for your words to return. Another option is clarification. When anxiety rises, asking for clarity is not avoidance. It's communication. You can say, can you repeat that? Or do you mean now or later? Or can you explain that another way? These phrases shift the cognitive load off you and give your brain time to reset. In environments that feel emotionally safe, honesty can also help. Saying something like, I'm feeling a bit anxious 1 second, or my mind went blank, let me reset, often reduces the pressure instantly. Naming the experience can release it. When anxiety is high, shorter sentences are safer. You don't need long explanations. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to sound impressive. You just need clarity. Even a single phrase is enough. I agree. I'm not sure. That makes sense. I need more time. Confidence is not complexity. Confidence is clarity. Think about how this applies in real life. At work, if someone asks you a question and your mind freezes, you can say, let me organize my thoughts for a moment. Then pause. Silence is allowed. You are not required to fill space immediately. In social situations, when you're caught off guard, you can say, that caught me by surprise. Can you say more? That simple shift moves the focus away from you and gives you room to breathe. When speaking to authority figures like a boss, teacher, or professional, you can say, I want to answer thoughtfully, 1 moment. That is not weakness. That is composed, respectful communication. What many people struggle with most isn't the freeze itself. It's what happens afterward. The replay, the self-criticism, the shame spiral. Telling yourself you failed or that you should have done better only trains your nervous system to fear the next interaction even more. Instead, try a different reframe. Say to yourself, my nervous system needed safety, and I listened. You can always return to the conversation later. You can follow up with, I want to clarify what I meant earlier, or I thought more about your question, and here's my response. You are allowed to take up space again. Learning to speak when anxiety steals your words is not about pushing harder. It's about building safety slowly. Practicing these phrases in low-pressure moments. Letting your body experience successful communication, even if it's brief. 1 sentence, 1 phrase, 1 pause. Over time, your nervous system learns that speaking does not equal danger. And as safety increases, fluency follows. Let me remind you of this. You are not bad at English. You are not broken. You are not failing. Your voice did not disappear. It paused to protect you, and now you are learning how to bring it back gently, safely, and on your own terms. If this helped you, stay connected for more trauma-informed communication tools that work with your nervous system, not against it. Your words are still there. We're just giving them a safe way out.